East Coast football taking over TNF this week. New York Giants at home. They're no longer perfect at darts, but they get an Eagles bunch who no longer have a perfect record.
There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete, and there's no flag, and the Broncos have their signature win.
Fly Eagles Fly Nation tasting defeat for the first time in quite some time. They'll tell you Madagascar Marty played a role in it. Either way, now they get to try and rebound for the first time this season. How many times is he going to say time? Have to work on moving those sticks after going 2 for 11 on third down. Just 17 points in their first loss of the year.
And it's knocked down, Surtain. Clean, no contact. Force him off the field.
Saquon Barkley, 6 rush attempts. He played all game too. 30 rush yards, less than 53 straight games. Their rush attack just hasn't been able to get it going.
There's Barkley, and he runs right into DJ Jones for minimal yardage.
Jalen Hurts only ran twice while being sacked 6 times. 4+ sacks taken 2 of their last 3. Their offense has just been clunky each week for one reason or another.
The pocket in trouble. Again, this is going to use a lot of clock here. They got the sack.
What's going to give? Because New York's defense didn't sack Spencer Rattler once. Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, 31 pass attempts, 1 measly QB hit.
3rd and 3. Rattler stands in there and throws. Shaheed makes an adjustment.
Giants didn't give up a ton of yards to Rattler, 225, only 1 touchdown. Had played the pass better prior, though, and Hurts and his mates are up against a defense that hasn't allowed 23 points in 4 of 5 bouts.
5th play already for the Saints for negative yards.
Hurts, though, does come in off a fine showing through the air. 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 100 rate versus a top-shelf Denver secondary. He does have 7 touchdowns without throwing an INT over their last 3.
Going deep. He's there. It's caught at the 30 by Devontae Smith. The longest pass play of the season for Philadelphia.
Giants secondary got beat by Rashid Shaheed for an 87-yard TD, gave up close to 60 yards to Chris Olave. Philadelphia's WR duo, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. He led the team in targets week 5, 114 through the air, 8 catches, easily his best game of the year.
Finding Devontae Smith, who's able to run it all the way out to about the 47.
The Librarian, 43 yards on 8 targets, better than the 7 yards he had the week before at least.
And he's getting exactly what he wanted. Talking about A.J. Brown, he's getting more action today.
Dallas Goedert, a touchdown but only 19 yards. He was in on the flag, no flag action. Saquon did score through the air with 58 receiving yards.
Flinging it, caught. On the run is Barkley. He's in for a touchdown.
Giants would ideally like a repeat performance from its front when it comes to stopping their old pal, have been one of the most generous to running backs in 2025, but last week held Alvin Kamara to 27 yards, just 3.4 an attempt, held the Saints under 3 a run.
And Kamara is a yard shy of a first down.
As to that offense of theirs, still trying to look good against someone besides the Dallas Cowboy defense. 14 points versus a winless New Orleans team whose defense was giving up 30 a game up to that point. Only 3 for 10 on third down, gave the ball away 5 times. Only 1 game with more than 22 points this season.
Now he's going to run and he lost the football. It slipped right out of his hands and the Saints have it.
Philadelphia took that first L despite its defense holding Denver to 21 points, usually low enough to get it done. 5 for 16 on third down.
They've got him. Take him out of field goal range. Big sack.
Secondary needs to tighten things up after a subpar 4th quarter last week. They held Bo Nix in check for the most part, and then, in the blink of an eye, they were losing and had given up over 240 yards to Nix, didn't pick him off.
Back they go to Ingram. Balanced and dives. Touchdown, Denver.
They did also hold him to a sub-90 rate. They're still top 10 there. Held him under 6.5 yards per attempt. Sacked him a couple of times, nothing crazy, but Jackson Dart isn't looking at a defense made up of Jackie Treehorn goons. They get Dart start number 3. Second start included 2 TDs, and he only took 1 sack for a piddly 3 yards on a hefty 40 pass attempts.
Looking his way, and it's caught for a touchdown! Second touchdown of the game between Dart and Johnson.
He was also picked off twice. Their wideout sitch is in rough shape without neighbors. Darius Slayton, Wan'Dale Robinson with less than 32 yards each. Theo Johnson rolls in off a 2 TD excursion, only 33 yards. But tight end Daniel Bellinger led the way with 52, so lots of tight end action.
He's got a man down there, and down at the 1 is Bellinger.
Philadelphia did allow a tight end TD to Evan Ingram, only 33 yards. Run game, Cam Scadaboo, second on the team with 45 receiving yards, 59 rush yards.
What a job after the catch by Cam Scadaboo.
And just a tough, hard-nosed running.
Also lost a fumble. At only 3.9 a carry, he's been sub-4 back-to-back weeks. Maybe he cracks it versus a Philadelphia defense that's given up 4.5 to running backs this year, gave up 130 to Denver, 4.5 a run.
Here's the give. Dobbins got another first down.
They have to worry about Dart, too. 55 rush yards versus New Orleans, 7.9 a carry, 50-plus rush yards in each of his 2 starts.
There goes Dart into the open field with a first down.
Philadelphia has taken New York 7 of the last 8, 19 of the last 23. Let's relive a little of a 1993 gem. Man, you couldn't keep guys out of the end zone that day.
Here's Sims. Pump fake. Jackson, touchdown. The first one of the day from 26 yards out.
The first one in a long time for Phil Simms and the Giants.
7-3. You would think a game with only that many points scored would pass by a lot more quickly, but it hasn't.